The dumbest influencer alive.
If you ever get in a bad accident or have huge cuts or even bone showing, you should never put alcohol in it. That's a complete myth. You should put butter, honey, raw meat. You'll wake up the next morning, it'll all be absorbed. You'll be like, where did the...
Yeah, I've seen this guy before. He's like literally everything. The cure to everything is like garlic, honey, butter, stuff like that. He's like, oh, did you get shot in the arm? Just get out your garlic, rub it on there. It's crazy.
It just absorbs into the skin, and eventually that proteins and fats will help rebuild skin, and you shouldn't even have a scar after a few years.
What would you do if your arm got chopped off?
Oh, here we go.
Urinate on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Favorite Mexican Renko here. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today we're going to be talking about an infamous crypto influencer who goes by the...
Of course it's crypto. I didn't know he was a crypto influencer, but... if anybody sits in front of a microphone and says stupid shit, they're probably a crypto influencer.
Name of Gavin Mayo. Now, for those who don't know who Gavin Mayo...
is that Pancho? Yeah. Pancho? I don't know. He's another commentary YouTuber.
He's a crypto influencer who tried to convince people that he was a billionaire.
Mayo.
And he was also trying to convince people that he was the youngest billionaire ever. So essentially, he was trying to create an image for himself and for other people to believe of him being some
classic fake Sigma male.
NFT/investor bro who has the secrets to getting rich. And, you know, he did in some way have the secret to getting rich, but it wasn't the right route or the most legal route. Not too long ago, around less than a year ago, he was charged in a large NFT scheme that was like considered the largest one of all.
Was it 6-7 coin? I saw just recently, like yesterday or something, there was a scam, a crypto scam with 6-7 coin. If you invested in 6-7 coin, you deserve to have all your money taken away.
Time where he allegedly rug pulled $22 million from people who he fooled. And apparently this was all anonymous. He hid his identity throughout the entire thing until somebody else exposed him. And now he's being listed as the prime suspect in this big...
I mean, that's the playbook nowadays. You scam people out of money, use that money to buy Lamborghinis, post videos in front of the Lamborghinis saying, if you want to get rich, buy my course, sell the course, get richer, and buy more Lamborghinis. That's the method in 2025.
Case. But we're not going to be talking about the case or anything that has to do with that. Today we're going to be talking about the clips of this man that have been popping up on my TikTok feed like crazy. And they are just delusional, to say the least. So obviously this guy tried to convince people that he was super rich and super wealthy, of course. But he also tried to convince people that he was extremely smart, like genius level smart. And he even made a few podcast appearances where he tried to, you know, share his wisdom. And yo, let me just show you these clips.
You also believe water is a scam.
Water does not hydrate you.
You see what I mean now?
It's rage bait. It's not real.
One of these guys. He's one of these guys who thinks he has access to hidden information that the rest of society...
It's like that guy who was like, you can have 2 days inside a single day if you split the day up into 2 days.
Isn't able to access. They've been lying to you about water. Let me just play this clip all the way through, though. Let me stop yapping.
You also believe water is a scam.
Water does not hydrate you. It dehydrates you. Water's a solvent, so...
food does not fill you up with food. It actually takes food away from you.
It's dissolving your body. The fact that people say it's hydrating your cells is crap. It's not a carbohydrate. It's not a fat. It's not a protein. Literally a solvent. If you put any type of material in water, it dissolves it. That's what it's doing to your body. Sure. Same thing with water weight. You're drinking all this water and bloating. There's actually no benefit to it. If you want to hydrate, you have fats, you have juices, you have something that your cells can actually utilize. If you
dehydrated, let me go eat some French fries.
Actually look behind it and you think logically about it, and I know it sounds crazy and we can dive more in the topic later, but...
please don't.
So you don't drink any water?
For the most part, no. I don't really need to.
They tell you to drink a gallon a day to be healthy.
Well, that's exactly what all the unhealthy Americans and all these countries that have...
how can you say that with a straight face?
Terrible looking people do. That's what happens. I mean, water is in raw meat. When you cook meat, what happens? Steam comes off of it.
Right.
So what?
That's H2O right there. That's hydration going into your body.
But you just said you don't need H2O.
me.
So obviously that was a load of fucking bullshit. That was a load of nonsense.
I don't know why I'm getting mad. Obviously, it's rage bait. There's no reason.
But I
for me
wanted to
get mad.
dive into it because it's funny. So his first take was that water doesn't hydrate you.
Water does not hydrate you. It dehydrates you.
Beautiful execution from the TikTok editor here. Whoever made this TikTok, flawless editing. Just obviously wanted to prove him wrong instantly. He succeeded. Yeah, water obviously fucking hydrates you.
Yeah.
I think we all know this. I think we've learned this when we were children. I don't know what world bro is living into where he thinks that water dehydrates you when the whole purpose of drinking water
It's not real.
is to hydrate
He's trying
you.
to-
Like, how
he's
did he
trying
get
to
to
be
this
annoying.
conclusion? Bro must be watching too many documentaries. His second claim was that water doesn't hydrate your cells.
The fact that people say it's hydrating your cells is crap.
Yes, water.
Orange Peanut looks like Will from Stranger Things. I gotta show you guys the craziest shit ever. What the hell is his name? What the hell is his name? Who's he plays by? Who the hell is he played by? Noah Schnapp. Right. You guys gotta see this shit. There's one thing that made me not cream, just surprised. I'll never forget. I saw this like 4 years ago. Where's his videos? He deleted his videos. Never mind. Okay. Well, basically, he had a thumbnail, and it was literally me. I don't know why he deleted all his videos, but there was a thumbnail, and it was literally me. Not actually me, but it looked exactly like me. He was going like, and it was ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted.
Water does hydrate your cells by entering them through a process called osmosis. This is literally a me when I spread misinformation ass moment.
Yeah.
Bro's just casually spreading misinformation about health on this podcast. And you know, it's kind of hard to tell if he's trolling and just doing this
He
on
must
purpose
be.
and lying on purpose, or if he's just dumb. I can't
I
really
don't think he would be alive if he didn't actually drink water.
tell. I'm willing to bet it's a mixture of the two. His third claim in this video is that water doesn't have any benefit to you. Who are we dealing with right now? Asmongold?
You drinking all this water
Who's the Asmongold guy? I always hear about him. I don't know anything about him.
and bloating, there's actually no benefit to it.
You know, I don't even need to make a Google search for this one. This is just like, if
Probably
you
not.
can't
You're
recognize
probably
that there's a
good.
benefit to drinking water, I'm sorry, you're just far gone. I'm not even gonna prove y'all wrong. Y'all are just cooked. You know, it's kind of hard to imagine that there's real people out there who think that water isn't good for you. I just refuse to believe that's a reality. It's kind of funny how this clip ends too, because he literally contradicts himself at the end.
Water is in raw meat. When you cook meat, what happens? Steam comes off
Yeah.
of it.
Right.
So that's H2O right there. That's hydration.
Here he is admitting that H2O hydrates you. So like, yo, like I'm so confused. Earlier he was talking about how water
I'm
doesn't.
just realizing now it's not really good for me to react to a commentary video because the video happens, I give my commentary, and then I unpause the video, and the other guy gives his commentary. It feels like overdoing it. So we got another one. soon
Like,
here.
if we're being honest here, he's just a shameless fraud. Like, this dude is
See
just.
the next one.
Urinate on it. Definitely not panic and definitely not go to a hospital.
Yeah, if
and
you get your
then I
leg
would just
chopped
rub
off,
butter and
urinate
honey
on
on it and raw meat every single day.
You would rub honey, butter, and raw meat onto an open wound? Yo, this guy is not okay
That
mentally.
shit gonna burn you, bro.
Somebody needs to run a psychological evaluation on bro, because how the did he come up with these answers?
And eventually it would heal and maybe grow back.
You baby grow back? Yo,
Grow back.
no, this is a level of cook that I've never seen.
No, he's
If you
rage
ever
baiting. He's
get in a
not
bad
serious.
accident or have huge cuts or even bone showing, you should never put alcohol in it. That's a complete myth. You should put butter, honey, raw meat. You'll wake
It's
up the next
always
morning,
butter,
it'll all be
honey,
absorbed.
meat.
You'll be like, where did the raw meat go? It just absorbs into the skin, and
He absolutely did not go to college, has no degree.
eventually that proteins and fats will help rebuild skin, and you shouldn't even have a scar after a few years.
Who just looks up this information? Like, who just wakes
He
up
didn't.
one day
He
and
made it
hops
up.
onto Google and types in, what do I do if my arm gets cut off? Now, obviously, a lot of the claims, if not every single one of the claims that this guy is making are myths and disproven by science and health. I'm sure we all know
Not
this,
even a myth.
but,
Nobody's
it's
even
just
thought of
wild
it
to me how this
before.
guy is a real person.
I don't brush my teeth. There's actually no... Why would you brush your teeth?
Your teeth aren't that yellow, so I'm surprised.
Well, they don't get yellow because I don't eat. When you're brushing your teeth with fluoride,
Well, yeah, I would imagine if you ate poop, then Your teeth probably would get pretty yellow.
whatever toothpaste. It's terrible for you. It's just straight chemicals. It's removing your enamel. That's why you're going to have weak teeth and get all these diseases. But yeah, I've never gotten a cavity, and wow, my breath smells just fine. If you have bad breath, it's because of
No way his breath smells good.
all the toxins breaking down, all the stuff left on your teeth. But yeah, I don't need to brush my teeth. Every once in a while, I'll take a boar hair toothbrush and maybe rub it on there with some coconut cream or like
A boar hair brush. You're just making shit up. That's not real.
toothpick or whatever. But
You know this guy's breath probably smells like a
That's
horse
what I
stable.
said.
No doubt.
definitely don't need to brush
No
your teeth.
floss, no mouthwash.
No, and I've never had braces. I've never had any issues with my mouth. You don't need to floss. And again, like I've seen the water flossers all over the internet. They're like, yeah, you have gingivitis and your gums are bleeding. Your gums are bleeding because you're putting a thing of floss and pushing down on your teeth. It's not natural.
Yeah.
Flossing is not a thing, and cavities were never a thing until the past 200 years as well.
Just making shit up for fun.
You know, bro just feels like fucking Einstein after saying all this shit. Like he just made some
I
grand
mean, he's licking his lips like he's savoring at the idea that he's smart.
discovery, and he's enlightening the world about it on this very intelligent and totally not low IQ podcast.
Probably
also,
never
I
been
find
laid,
it crazy
probably
how
not.
he just casually admitted to a podcast with tons of viewers how he doesn't brush his teeth. You couldn't waterboard
I
that
think
information out
I
of me.
can't confirm this, but I think the podcast he's on just brings on the stupidest people possible. Either that or it's all staged. One of the two.
Had 3 months to live.
No
Started-
way this dude's about to say cancer is good for you. Oh boy.
Never recommend anybody to go to a hospital for any disease. I have a friend that literally the doctor said he was going to die from cancer. Had 3 months to live. Started the diet, completely healed now. Running on the beach, completely fine.
A diet?
There's multiple people.
A diet to cure cancer. Do you know what cancer is? It's cell duplication. There's no freaking artichoke and garlic you can eat to cure cancer.
People die of cancer because of industrial chemicals. They don't die from the cancer itself. The fact that people think your body is attacking you is where everybody is wrong. Your body is not there
Autoimmune
to
disease.
attack you. It is.
It's just trolling. Yeah, let's not waste any more time on this fine fella. I hope he burns and dies. This is not a threat. This is just a wish, okay? I'm not actually going to actively seek him out for all those concerned.
Orange Peanut wants you to subscribe because he needs more money.